Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode in chess tactics. Last time we looked at pinning in middle game. This time we'll be looking at interference. So the name interference itself kind of makes you understand that basically what we're trying to do is we're kind of creating an interference to our opponent's piece, thereby removing its defense. So let's try to use this tactic and gain advantage and thereby win more games. So as I have already mentioned, so this is a kind of a tactical move and it occurs when an opponent's attacked piece loses its defense because of our interference. Okay. Uh, we'll try to understand this with a simple illustration. As you can see in the position that is available in the screen, here clearly black seems to have a lot of material. He's like having an exchange up right now in this position, and he's also like 3 pawns up. However, white seems to have an important pawn and g7 position, that is here, which when you promote it further it would become a queen. Now the point is that the black rook in g1 seems to be attacking this g7 pawn. So when you are trying to promote it, he will be capturing it. So in order to interfere with this kind of defense, what we are going to do is, in this position we will be putting our bishop to g3 position, that is shown in the diagram here. So once you put it in g3 position, what happens is that the rook's defense is being interfered. Now he can't guard the g8 square, thereby the pawn would become a queen, right? So we'll try to use this tactic to gain advantage. After all, chess is all about identifying patterns, recognizing them, and then applying your knowledge and then reaping the significant advantage through this knowledge. Now let's try to win more games. So now as we have seen here, this is the previous position. Now we'll look at the second position. So in this position, as you can see, both white and black seems to be in kind of a precarious position. Black seems to be looking for h2 checkmate here, whereas white seems to be looking at h7 checkmate. So both of them are trying to gain advantage in this position. Now however, there seems to be a pawn down for black. Now whoever kind of plays in this position will have to settle the issue quickly. So here in this position we are looking at black move. So try to pause here and come up with a suitable move in order to checkmate white. Okay. So as you can see, if you have come up with the move knight h3, then kudos. So basically what we are trying to do is we are kind of interfering with the queen's defense on h2. Now because of knight move, your queen will not be able to defend the pawn. Now if queen captures knight, then this knight is kind of guarded with this bishop. So you are not in a position to capture that with your queen. And if you capture with this pawn like this, then what happens is that as you can see, this pawn becomes vulnerable. It has lost its defense from this queen. To show it clearly here, once you capture this, then you will be able to checkmate like this. Okay, so sorry, this way queen will be able to capture the queen h2 checkmate. So that's how you are going to implement interference. Now let's try to look at another example. Here in this position, once again both white and black seems to be in quite a bit of a dangerous position, but relatively black seems to be in more of danger because his king is not having one pawn here, which kind of creates a situation where you can take advantage of the naked king. So in this position, white needs to come up with a move so that he can settle the issue pretty quickly. So You can pause it here, you can pause the video here and try to come up with a solution. Okay, so if you've come up with the move bishop d5, then that's really good. Then you are like doing good, and you'll be able to reap the advantage of middle game tactics and get a huge you will be able to get a full point. So what happens is, here in this position, when white plays bishop d5, is kind of creating a situation where the rook in this position, rook was actually guarding this square, right? Now if the rook moves from this rank, then you will be having a checkmate, right? And rook cannot capture rook into f2, right? Because the same thing, we are not able to guard this position. Now in this position, when you moved your bishop to d5, what is happening is that you are forced to capture this bishop. Then you are kind of leaving this rook undefended. So in a way, we are creating an interference for this rook. Okay, we are kind of creating a situation where his rook cannot move from this file, as a result of which he'll be losing his he'll be checkmated. So I hope you understood clearly how interference can be used to gain a full point. Thank you.